another video at Hampton Port, and do like and subscribe. And let's start with it. You can see the beautiful river as you firstly cross the bridge from our car park to Hampton Port, and it's a lovely view. You can come here and see where Henry VIII stayed, view the river. Today it's really busy, and let's start with the tour, and let's go. You can see on the right, lovely river, walking over a bridge. I will show you a bit of perspective. There's the river. And we are now moving to Hampton Port. It's over there, I think. I think that's Hampton Port, or over here. And all our like little pit stops you can get food. There's a hotel you can stay at. Like that. All the hotels. We are now going to the gate of Hampton Port. You can park in Hampton Port, but sometimes it's too busy for you to park. You can see here, someone's telling all the cars that it's full up. I think you need to pre-book for car parking, but you have to pay extra money to park, I think.
Train station is £6 for the day. It's a good place to go.
The train station is £6, and here is Hampton Court, where King Henry VIII stayed in once.
He used to live.
Learn about it. Hang on, bud. Where are you?
Got a bunny over there. You got being checked over and rebuilt over here.
I'm coming to the Tulip Festival
Tulip Festival here as well.
and the Easter thing. We need to find out the time to do the Easter thing from. Easter every half an hour.
You've got a beautiful river there, and then you've got a court, Hampton Court here. We are going to do a Easter hunt, and we will show you all where it is, and show you inside Hampton Court. This video will show you all of the different things and what is inside. It's what we are allowed to film in. You see where it's being built. See it all been built in 1862 in the Tudor time. So a lot of things that there is. There's a car park there if you're in the park. There's the main palace entrance is there. There's a guard or something. There's tulips. If you haven't already, check out. If you haven't already, smash that like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. And I hope you like the inside of. We just got through the ticket office and we got a map.
It's not that far,
That's like a little bit of it. Here you can see the arch. See something in the window.
in there, I think, my love. To the left.
You can hear some music. This is what the map looks like. Give you a minute to have a look at that. Here we're in the palace courtyard. There's a lot of tulips, flowers, lazy lions, all of these. Look at that.
See the twisted chimneys?
Yeah. Here is a whole view of the court.
This one? You're right, you put yourself busy.
Let's go to Henry VIII's kitchen. Let's go in.
Madam Steward, I have the accounts of the kitchen from yesterday. The gardeners are all checked and the tallies match. The cooks are instructed for the day.
Thanks. What? You have some other business?
The master cook asks for another boy to be employed in the kitchen, my lord. They aren't pressed.
Ah, sir. If you recall, my lord, one of Master Dale's men now serves at the Privy Kitchen, and Peter Phillips succumbs to a fever at Whitehall. You have a suitable boy in mind, Master Wentworth?
John Moore seeks a place, sir. He seems a willing lad, clean in his habits. His father was yeoman for King in the cellar, and his brother Thomas works hard in the scullery.
A good family. They know their place and their dealings. If only the same could be said for everyone. Very well. What's so instructive then, Master Wentworth?
Some things. We are getting an audio book or audio thing. We are heading to it right now. Look. We are going right now. Look, back there. Got the whole courtyard. We are going to get our audio here in this room. We were just doing some question things. The free audio guide is down there. It's a dungeon site. We are just waiting for us to get a free audio guide and just a little room all over the place. And I'll catch you when we are going to get our audio. We are going down to our audio in Undercroft shop over here. As a bit was under construction, we are heading down to get our free audio, and there's things in here. Have a look. And I will pick up with you when we get our audio guide. See you. I'm going to talk about Mary II in a minute. And we are heading into the room down here.
That's to be expected, she's not very famous. Although if you are from America, the state of Maryland was named after her. Now why exactly is she so forgotten? For many reasons, but mainly because she's always in the shadow of her husband from Williamsburg, Virginia. No, he wasn't born there, he was named after him again. His name is William of Orange, known as King William III. But then again, even he is not that famous. That's what these talks are all about. We take obscure people from British history and we tell their story. So, Mary's story begins in 1662, which was born at St James's Palace, daughter of James Duke of York and the niece of King Charles II. Now, when she was 15 years old, she was told to marry her first cousin, William, also a grandchild of King Charles I, one lost his head. Now, while you can see in this portrait, she's artistic and attractive, as well as being 5'11". Her new husband-to-be was 12 years older, 4 inches shorter, and the winner of no beauty contests. Now, she cried upon hearing the news of her new marriage, and even rumoured to be cried all throughout the wedding ceremony itself. Now, things got better for her when she arrived in Holland, which is not a country, it's in the west of the Netherlands. She fell in love with the province, the people there, and the culture. Specifically, one element of the culture, which also drove all of Europe mad during the decade of the 1630s, that being Tulpenwindhaal, translated from Dutch as tulip mania. The Dutch were not the first to be consumed by this, actually the Ottomans in modern day Turkey, and it became so embroidered in their culture that they used to sew tulip patterns into their clothes, and the flower became associated with Allah himself. But the flower that's seen originating in Turkey actually comes from the border between China and Russia, and was a very, very different looking flower that cultivated over the years to be the kind of more turban shape that we know now. But specifically in the Netherlands during the 1630s, it was a time of the Calvinists, named after John Calvin, a hardcore Protestant preacher who then gave life to the Dutch Republic, their religion. In that no matter how wealthy you were, everyone wore black, and materialism was a sin. So once you got your portrait by a famous Dutch artist, there wasn't really much to spend your money on. And that's why, because Holland was the Netherlands was so wealthy from all their trading, but no one had anything to spend their wealth on. That's why tulips were so perfect. They were made by God, so it was not sinful to indulge in them, and inevitably neighbours would compete to have the most attractive and largest collections. Now, the ones you see in my little flowering pot here, single colour bulbs, might set you back about £50,000 in today's money. But if you want something better, you need broken tulips. I have an image of one just here. A virus attacks the flower, causing discoloration in certain parts, giving the distinctive patterns. They make new species this way, and each new one is given a title. This one's called Abnormal to Abnormals. Now, gardens didn't know this was virus, so they thought it was an act of God. But regardless, it makes every tulip unique. I joked about Bitcoin, if you were there earlier, and no, this really is like Bitcoin, more specifically NFTs, because those are sold on the fact that they are, every single one is unique. And that's why tulips are the ultimate collector's item. Now, the most black tulip was one that everyone was trying to cultivate, but it was only a myth. The true ultimate bulb was known as the Semper Augustus, and it was going for around £250,000. So yes, this investment in this market drove everyone manic, tulip mania. You may buy some bulbs 6 months before they even start growing. You may bought some turnips for all you know. They may not even be tulip flowers. And people were even giving up their homes and businesses in exchange for some bulbs. Although with Semper Augustus, £250,000 for your tiny home, that's a pretty good deal, right? I'm not on the property market myself. Now, all this was doing was forming a bubble, a Bitcoin bubble. Sorry if that hurts you in your soul. And eventually, yes, it burst. Prices went through the floor, and the Netherlands went into, oh, no, hold on, that's a myth. The Netherlands did not go into a recession. That's because it was in reality, everyone saying when they bought tulips, like the gentleman just here, oh, I don't have the money actually, I owe you. And lay next to him, I owe you, a long chain of them. So when the bottle fell out of the market, no one actually invested any money, so no one lost any money. The only person being the one at the end of the chain who was so rich he didn't even notice. Now, even though it didn't cause an economic depression, it still shocked the people in the Netherlands that this happened. And from then on, this kind of indulgence was severely frowned upon in that nation. Now, 60 years on from tulip mania, during Mary's lifetime, tulips were still all the rage. The prices had come down a little bit, so you didn't need to be wealthy. So it wasn't, look, you still need to be wealthy, you also have a very large collection. If you were to see the flower beds outside of Mary's various palaces that she lived in, you would know that she was a wealthy woman, as well as having a great taste in gardening style. Now, inside the rooms of her palaces, she may display her paintings in display her tulips in porcelain-like. It's called tin glazed earth, and they're basically cheap porcelain, and this was made in the Netherlands. If you see, this one doesn't actually have a name, it's just a flower vase, kind of boring. In Victorian times, it was given the nickname of tulipiere. It's made as 9 stacked compartments. You put your cut tulip bulbs in each of the spouts, and voila, you have a tower of tulips. She was best friends, Mary was best friends with the owner of one of the greatest factories in Delft. The city synonymous with making this stuff. And through him, she was able to get special deals. So that's why she was able to amass a massive collection, which she brought with her from the Netherlands to England, and housed both here and Kensington Palace. England at that time. Should we discuss what was going on? Well, it was actually the death of Charles II. Don't worry, he had 20 children. Oh, none of them were by his wife. So therefore, none could succeed to the throne, and therefore his brother James took over as king. Mary's father was now the monarch of the nation. Problem was, he was a Catholic, and England at that time was Protestant. Now, it took 3 years for tensions to boil over. So much so, the members of Parliament attempted a coup, in that they asked William, would he like to come to England with an army? So yes, the history books you've read are wrong, I'm very sorry. 1066 was not the last time England was invaded. William's army came across the Channel in 1688, and nothing happened. There was no famous battles with Vikings like Harold Hardrada. There was no arrow in the eye for the gallant Harold II, and no Richard III leading his army bravely from the front. Because James ran away. He got a nosebleed the night before and thought it was a terrible omen, so he fled the battle and his army disintegrated, leaving it open for William and Mary to march into London unopposed. James would be exiled for the rest of his life to France, where he would be a guest of William's mortal enemy, King Louis XIV. Now, ask yourselves at this point, how could a daughter so willingly go to war for her own father? Well, to be honest, it was very normal in those days for children not to grow up in the same household as their parents. But this example was taken to the extreme, because Mary and her sister Anne were kept away from their father so he would not corrupt their Protestant upbringing. Now, when Mary was an adult, her father must seem more like a distant acquaintance rather than family. But she still had, emotions towards her father, illustrated by the fact that she felt so guilty about taking away his throne. She must have been heartbroken the fact that his father cursed both her and her sister. Now, I must say, what history always forgets is that Mary was the true heir to the throne. Parliament did not want to make William king. But Mary insisted she wanted her husband to be crowned, and also the military of the country really needed William's army. So that's why he was crowned king alongside Mary. So Elizabeth II and Philip were not equals, and Camilla and Charles currently are not equals. William and Mary are the only equal king-queen in history, known as the only diarchy. Now, William arrived in London. He took exception to all the smog in the air and wanted, instead, a quiet life in the countryside. So that's why they picked the tiny, insignificant village of Kensington to live in. And they built a Berkeley Palace there, which is still lived in by the royal family. Now Hampton Court, even further away, way outside London, was an even better location, but it had a dilapidated, tired Tudor palace in the way. So William planned to demolish all of it. That's why you can't see Henry VIII's bedroom, because it was demolished by William. But you should feel lucky, because if he had more money, he would have demolished this entire palace. It would only be Baroque, probably in a giant square shape. But the money ran halfway through, so construction on the Baroque palace had to stop. Now, if we talk about, there's also another reason why William stopped construction. We'll come to that later. First of all, though, we're going to talk about what happened to Mary's tulip collection. When she brought it here, she would plant them in places like the Privy Garden. And this is why I have to explain to you why we don't have giant fields of tulips, because those are a Victorian invention, because by then the price had come down even more, but yes, an entire field was possible. But in Mary's day, not even the wealthiest Dutch traders could afford to have a full garden of tulips. So they would, as we do right now, scatter them across the flower bed. So if you go here at the side of the palace, this is what you will see. Now the height of her power, only 32 years old, in 1694, Mary died of smallpox. William was always known as a cold king in history, but he was truly heartbroken and literally couldn't stay in the palace where he and his wife had built. So he actually abandoned Hampton Court for 6 years and would only return to finish, the work would only be finished in 1702. That was the year that William himself died, killed by a mole. And that's when his sister-in-law, Anne, the other daughter of King James, Anne took to the throne. Now there's a film from 2018 called The Favourite, which Olivia Colman won an Oscar for playing Queen Anne in. Although children, you can't see it since rated 18. Now Queen Anne had 17 children, all who died before they were 2 years old, and one son named William who lived to be 11. So when she died, that was the end of the Stuart dynasty. Wow, what a depressing way to end this talk. Now before you go, I need you to do me a favour. I need you to remember Mary II. Tell your friends about her, post about her on social media. This is the only way we're going to get this forgotten queen put back in the spotlight where she belongs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to my talk. If there are any questions, I can answer them. Otherwise, thanks.
If you do want to come, it's called Hampton Court. The King Henry VIII lived here, and it's a beautiful place to see. Have a look. It's a clear sky. Look at all that. It's a clear sky. Not really clear sky, but got all of that being built. Got got a lot of rooms here. We'll give you 5 seconds to find an egg. If we're against people, we will show you. We will get it while showing you where it is. And hope you like Hampton Court. We're going to the apartments.
Henry VIII's apartment.
Henry VIII's apartment using this. And you guys will hear some of this, some of the things. Let me get the pot. You guys need to come here if you want to hear audio, because I can barely hear it. It's about trades. Sugar cane here and spices. And that is it.
To free himself from his marriage to Catherine, Henry broke dramatically with centuries of tradition and declared himself head of the church in England. The country was torn apart. Henry enforced his decision in an iron will, and Catherine was banished from the court. In 1533, Henry married the triumphant Anne Boleyn, and she was crowned queen. Hampton Court was rebuilt in her honour, but she had enemies. Many still regarded Catherine as the true queen. To Henry's bitter disappointment, she gave birth not to the son she had promised, but to a daughter, Princess Elizabeth. Henry's passion for her soon cooled. The king pursued other women, including Anne's lady-in-waiting, Jane Seymour. Anne's old allies deserted her, and she was sent to the Tower accused of adultery with 5 men, including her own brother.
I confess I have had jealous fancies, but God knows, and is my witness, that I have not sinned against him in any other way.
Anne was beheaded at the Tower of London on the 19th of May, 1536.
Thus I take my leave of the world, and of you, and I heartily desire to walk.
Just 11 days after Anne's execution, Henry married Jane Seymour. News of Jane's pregnancy the following year was greeted with celebration across the country. Jane gave birth to Henry's long-awaited son and heir at Hampton Court. Prince Edward was christened in the Chapel Royal, but as the king and country rejoiced, Jane grew dangerously ill. She died at Hampton Court in the early hours of October the 24th, 1537. Henry grieved deeply for Jane, but he needed another son and another wife. He wanted to marry for love, but his chief advisor, Thomas Cromwell, persuaded him to choose a woman he had never met, Anne of Cleves, for political reasons. The marriage was announced, but when Henry saw his new bride for the first time, he was not impressed. The marriage took place in January 1540, with Henry furious and unwilling, and Anne unaware her marriage was already doomed. In July that same year, with Anne's consent, the marriage was dissolved.
I am advocated that your highness will take me for your sister, for which I most humbly thank you.
Thomas Cromwell was executed, and Henry married for the 5th time. He had fallen in love with the teenage Catherine Howard. Henry was 49 years old, obese, ill, and in constant pain from a leg wound which would not heal, but he was besotted by his high-spirited new wife. Soon, though, there was gossip about the new queen's relationship with Thomas Culpeper, a member of the king's household. In November 1541, at Hampton Court, Henry was given evidence of Catherine's adultery. He went wild with rage. Her fear and remorse could not save her. Catherine Howard was beheaded for treason on the 13th of February, 1542. The following year, Henry married the twice-widowed Catherine Parr, his 6th and final wife, here at Hampton Court. She was known as a clever, virtuous and amiable woman, and became a friend and mentor to his children. But Catherine was also a religious reformer and made enemies at court. They plotted to have her arrested, but Catherine threw herself on Henry's mercy, and he forgave her.
I am but a woman, with all the imperfections natural to the weakness of my sex. Therefore, in all matters of doubt and difficulties, I must refer myself to your Majesty's better judgment as to my lord and head.
Henry died in January 1547. King Henry VIII had been desperate all his life for a male heir to carry on the Tudor dynasty, but his only son Edward reigned for just 6 years. After the reign of Queen Mary, it was Elizabeth, Henry's daughter by Anne Boleyn, who restored the fortunes of her father's dynasty and became the longest reigning of all the Tudor monarchs.
Show the roof and stuff.
We are in the Great Hall now.
Probably can, I imagine.
Normal wooden roof.
Alexander.
There's little painted glass.
Tapestries to make it look nice.
Pictures. Tables. It's in the honour of Anne Boleyn. Got bowls, 2 chairs for the king and queen.
See the king's table.
What's the bowls?
He works, yeah, it's
Got these painted glass, hard to make. Got these deers up there. Got more. Must have one all at the back and above it. Got one there and then one there and there. Got that. We are in this room and now we're headed down to the next room here.
Men i alla fall, det var ju en ting fast det stod.
Got these different wall tiles. Got the queen and the bonfire here. You get a picture of that thing right there.
Two pieces.
Right, got the fireplace and then the Queen's badge up there. Headed over here. You see this? Massive. We're going to show you a bit of each room. Each room has like different games. Going in this one. Look, is it left or right? Left or straight? Left or straight? Think that left. That's where they used to. That's where the toilet is. In here.
Yeah, just a step up to the toilet seat.
That's where the toilet would have been.
There.
Yeah.
Look, here would be the toilet. Now we're going in this room on the left. Yes.
Don't go too fast because I can't keep up.
Oh, got good curtains. Got that. Got Queen Elizabeth. That best I forgot about. You know who that long beard is, really good. Got that one. I had a brush. King Henry the 8th is there. Got all of them in there. 2 wives and the 8th and more deer horns. Going in this room, have a look at this one. That's where we would eat.
That's where the servants had their food.
Servants had their food in here.
Maybe down to the eating.
Look, they would have wine and bread. If you're Christian, put a like. Put that. I think that's King Henry the 8th.
It would have been a servant, so boys and youths worked together.
That was a servant. Got Hampton Court here. Got lady.
Please, can we have lunch now?
King to your will. Yes, and would even be a king yourself one day. You said these things.
Sit down.
They are witnesses.
To hear it.
This gutter-bred dog thought to marry me.
This is who
The king's own
they say is in our
daughter is under
family.
bed. As thought as I start.
Sitta på mig så
Read, gentlemen. Key arguments are set out again.
I say I am no traitor. The match with Cleves I made for England. The men I keep at arms are always and only at my king's disposal, and the rest is lies. Lies that should singe even your dishonest tongue, Norfolk.
I read here. You have said you would take arms against the king yourself if he did not obey you and your wishes.
Never!
What a shame.
Gentlemen, who can the king trust if he does not trust Cromwell?
Let him trust the genuine God. Upstart, low-born heretic, you have no right to these honors, and never did.
If one line in this paper is true, you belong in the tower, Cromwell.
So this is the reward for my services.
Thomas, you must and shall have a chance to defend yourself.
No. My Lord Essex's fate will be decided with a bill of attainder.
See St. George there, like the dragon. People say it's a myth, but we don't know. And here is another room. Just to say, not everything will be filmed. Bits are good will be filmed, like this bit. Some of that speaking wasn't filmed because it was too long, and I'll show you what bits are good. Got that bit. Oh, you'll go.
So, married.
I got married here.
His final wife.
It's King Henry VIII's final wife, one survived. Beautiful, and I found, and here is a crown.
Reproduction of the crown.
This is Henry VIII's crown. King Henry VIII died in 1657. Is that around there? And still survived after he died. We are in the Queen's Guard Chamber, or the Guards. It's the Queen's Guard Chamber. We are in the Queen's Guard's chamber, and this is what they would have worn here. What? No, she was. Got some things, got some people. It's actually the guard chamber, not the Queen's Guard chamber. It's one of them two. Choose what one to choose it. Uniform.
You back to down, you about the other two right now.
Fine. Here. And watch the first. And then you. It's Prince George. George first. What am I painting? I'm on the camera. My name is Peganator, and the two guys and our equipment thing, and that one called Peggy. Woof. To show what they would have eaten in their day. instead of napkins it would be food. Little pictures. Look at those dresses we would wear. This is where they would sit. Hundreds of paintings. You can see there's a lot. See in trials, second, first, all that. Playing cards.
Oh god. Horrifying thing,
So the dice game of choice. You've got cards. You've got this one. You've got this one here. This bedroom looks like a bedroom, but the king and queen never slept in this bedroom.
That's the tulip
because
thing.
they had a private bedroom.
The tulip
per one,
vases they were
and
talking
there's a
about.
tulip one. This bedroom was never slept in. Because, just to say, we won't show you every room because this doesn't have a lot of battery and there's so many rooms to see. That's why this room and the rooms that aren't important won't be filmed, and then I'll show you the ones what can be filmed in because it's important. And here is one. Exit. This is one of the good bits because if you look, there is the tulips. If you like these, or you like or love these tulips, come here. Plus, all different colours. And if you do like these, like and subscribe to Pedalator. It means a lot. And post more videos for you guys. More videos will come out. We're now looking for Linton Golden Rabbit Easter eggs. You can find them. You put in the comments how many you find. And there was one outside I showed you. You need to take this off before going in the garden. We're going to get the Easter bunnies. The Goldilocks sort of bunnies. When you find 12 of them, if you after we find all 12, put in the comments how many you find. Let's see you can find all 12. Hey, where's the first clue?
Should we go and have a look? Go look at the Shire horse? Come back.
Yeah,
Is it that one?
there's the Shire horse. I'll give you a camera if you can try to find it. Well, that's a high horse. You get on the back and the horse takes you around.
Yeah, but they're really
Give me Sky and shoot up in here.
Oh, it's gone.
Supposed to go on it. It's just left.
Right, let's go find the rabbit.
Finding the rabbit. Where is our first clue?
I don't know where we've come out of.
We're not sure which
There's
part of
a
the...
walled garden there. Can you see that? That wall? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I reckon that's that. What's
Yeah.
name is a bunny here?
Me, there should be one right then. I'm gonna have a look. Something here. Oh! There we go, there is. There is.
It's the other side of that wall.
No, there is. It's in the plant pot.
There's one here.
Yeah, it's in the plant pot.
Oh, come on then, let's go have a look. Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
I had to look at that wall and I just saw it. Not all of them are massive, some are tiny like this.
Let's see
Did
what we
you
got.
know?
Let's see what we got for you.
Apparently thought you'd see 5,000 units have been planted.
5,000. Wow. The next one is down here somewhere. Have a look.
That's a giant one.
One right here. Let's find the next bunny. Found an egg.
Stop.
Can you? Oh, mine steps.
We have to leave it. It's for them, for the girls.
Oh, there's a little egg hunt for
Ruby.
There we are. You're still trying to find an egg for Easter. Trying to find the bunny still. Have a look.
You must have put the lambs and things there. Oh, yeah.
We're trying to find it. Oh, we found another one. Found another one down here. Let's move. But look, I'm good. Up ahead. It is here.
Yeah.
See? Sideways. Cabbage. That's it. I'll give you 5 seconds to find the bunny. Ready? From here. Get a bit closer. Can you find the bunny? 5, 4, 3. Find it, put it in the comments. 2, 1. It is there. Straight ahead. You can see the bunny. We are now heading to the river. Here is the lake, a little fountain.
Having a sleep.
There's a duck. And we are heading down here to get to the river. This tree's shape is all weird. We are almost there. We're going to Rabbit right now. It is far away. We'll see you at the Rabbit. And you can see the river here. That's the river. We're all going downstream. Got some ducks. Just got some mud over there, I don't know why. It's trying to make new trees. Here you can see all of the here you see the river. We're going to show you the bunny, even as a detective hunt. You're watching this for if you want to come to Hampton Court. It's a fabulous place to come to when it's in April, sunny, and not all the time there's a Easter activity. And that's what. There's one here. I found Prince Albert one called that. There's one around here somewhere. Oh, there's one here. Which here? You don't need to read the sign, it's on their colour. James Fall. Hello. We're now going to detective meeting point somewhere around here. We found it, it's here, I think. Right there. Let's see if we are proper detectives or if we're not. It isn't there, there was actually an ice cream pile up. And let's see. We all are good detectives. And let's see. We found Prince Albert right here. Here it is. Tennis is there. And where are we going next? We are going through this lovely bit here, going all through it. Got so much plants around here, beautiful.
That's what you need your mattress for.
Found one called Castle Horrid. This is the last rabbit. Let's see if we can find it. And we already found it. Ready? I'll give you 5 seconds to find it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was. It is called Sir Gales Derby. They were called Sir Daisy, Mary First, Catherine
Howard.
Kate Ashley, Samuel Pepys, John Fall, Prince Albert, Robin Blackman, Hector Lewis, Sir Howard Blackper, Rosa Mary Velvet. And that was all 12.
It really is. I find it hard, like, to...
That is all the bunnies, and now it is to the detective time. Let's go to collect it, to get the award or something, and then go to the detective. We are going to get a prize.
Oh, he's got one.
And if you find all 12, well done.
So these are barracks,
And
this is
we
where his army would have been.
and we get prize.
His army would have been based.
This is the barracks of King Henry VIII's army. This is where they would live, sleep, and train.
It would just be the ones for the cast for the Hampton Pool. This is like...
And yeah, let's see what prize we get.
Lovely. Thanks very much. Thank you. What you got?
I got a sticker and a lot of these bunnies. Hey. Woo. Gonna take ages to eat.
Now we will walk in the footsteps of the monarchs of the past and go for tea afterwards in the Tilt-Yard lawn. Very nice. Now, more and more people are visiting this palace year on year, arriving by boat and public coach. But I am pleased to announce that the newly opened Hampton Court Station and its corresponding line will bring more tourists to this historic site than ever before. Thank you. Now, in honor of this special relationship between this ancient palace and the newest technology, as well as the ongoing Easter celebrations, I have designed a special exhibition here at the palace to honor its most famous residents. With help from the Lindt Chocolate Company in Switzerland, this exhibition will house 12 Lindt gold bunny statues. Can I have an ooh, please? Ooh. All honor a famous resident at the palace on the ribbons around their necks. I myself have a statue commemorating me for my hard work as a patron and collector here at the palace. Thank you. Thank you. Now, these statues arrived this very morning on a special express steam service from London, most innovative. And to explain the intricacies of that journey, I would like to introduce to you our guest of honor, the guard on the train, Mr. John Steele. What are you doing over there, Mr. Steele? Well, I was told to come here. Give me that. Now, Mr. Steele was the guard on the train with the Lindt gold bunny statues, were you not? And you brought them down from London. Tell me exactly what did that journey involve?
Well, I loaded them on the train at London Waterloo.
Yes.
And then we travelled along the line.
Yes.
And then we got to Hampton Court.
Yes.
And that's it.
A round of applause for Mr. Steele. These statues will be held inside the palace at a secret location. Another ooh. Yes. And as it is a special exhibition, only a selected ballot of invited guests will be allowed to see it. Thank you, my dear. And so, if you did not receive one of these in the post, you will not be able to see it. I know, no one is more disappointed than I at the exclusivity of this exhibition, but needs must. Of course, this final ticket, the last ticket, will go to the God of the Trade, Mr. Steele! Smile. Smile. Yes, thank you. Of course, we would like to give you now a complimentary viewing of a Lincoln Bunny statue. Under this silken cloth is the Lint Gold Bunny, and I would like to invite my wife, Queen Victoria, to unveil it to you now. A drum roll, please. Without further ado, the Lint Gold Bunny! Yes, I know. It is a thing of beauty, yes? It's a Swiss, really not a chocolate. And it's got a beautiful nose and a red lip.
It's missing!
How can this be? Only I and the curators have been in contact with the Lincoln Bunny statues. They've been bunny napped!
I know what happened! Excuse me, let me through! I know what happened! Let me explain. I was on the...
Now let me explain. I know exactly what happened.
Now, I know what happened. Your Highness here is... Yes, of course. Now, I know what happened. I was attending to my garden duties, repotting those new tulips for the seeds, and you know I need that one tulips here. I've done the red ones, but then I remembered that I'd left the purple ones in the potting shed. But then I realised that I left my keys to the shed in my other breeches. So I went back to the logs to get them. I checked the right pocket. Not there. I checked the left pocket.
Yeah!
When I got to the shed, the door was blocked by a Lint Gold Bunny statue.
Sabotage!
But that's not the end of the tale. Oh no! When I looked across the gardens, scattered about were 12 Lint Gold Bunny statues.
So the statues from the exhibition have been relocated to France. Oh, how thrilling. For all to see.
Oh, that's just typical. I spent ages bringing in the palace the garden would have been much easier.
Oh, my exhibition is ruined. It was supposed to be only for the ticket holders. Doesn't speak so good. Now everyone will see it. Now everyone will see it.
Don't you worry, my darling. We will find things conquered, and when we do, we will cut off their
access to the palace.
That's what I was going to say. Yes. I think we can get a top London detective to help us solve this case.
Did someone say top London detective? Barnabas Montague at your service, your Majesty, your Royal Highness, Scotland Yard's finest.
He did that quickly.
Quickly is my middle name. Oh yes, it really is. Barnabas Quickly Montague. Well, a pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Montague, how did you know about this terrible crime?
Oh, no, I knew nothing about it. I just wanted to visit the palace. I wanted to for quite some time since it opened. But I tell you this, I never leave rather still and rather quiet. And a terrible crime has befallen upon this palace. A murder has taken place!
No, it's not a murder.
No murder has taken place. But 12 Lint Gold Bunny statues have been removed from the palace and scattered around the gardens. And by my calculations and deductions, there are 5 possible culprits. Was it the gardener, the last person to see the bunnies alive?
No, they are statues.
Yes, it's statues. Was it the train guard? The one who spent the most time with the bunnies, drove them here and would know exactly how to commit this crime.
Perhaps the Duchess of Kent, the Queen's mother, who with her royal scheming would know how to pull off an audacious act. Or perhaps the Prince himself, who could not face a blunder in his planning, he blamed another.
Don't be ridiculous. It couldn't have been Albert.
Perhaps it was the Queen herself.
No, do not worry, Victoria. This detective is so efficient that they can find the culprit and all this will be over. After all, the police operate in your name, so it is up to you.
Fine. Let us proceed with this investigation. Since we no longer have an exhibition to go to, we may as well have some fun. Detective, how do you wish to proceed?
I suggest we all meet in the gardens at 2:30. We will interview the suspect. You, of course, are welcome to bear witness. Perhaps maybe get yourselves to the gardens and see if you can locate any of the statues that have been scattered. Perhaps you might learn a thing or two about the residents who live here. 2:30 garden. Good day.
Thank you, detective. Go quickly, as it's been a pain.
What a scandal! Who do you think done it? Me?
I didn't do it. What do you think it was me? What's your head? Oh, nothing.
What do you mean, Mr. Business? Is this the face of a man who would commit a crime? Expressing no! No, it's not. I'm an honest man. I'm an honest gardener. Where's your
Thank you all for meeting me here at the time I told you to meet me here. Thank you all. For those who do not know who I am, I'm Detective Barnabas Montague. I do apologise for keeping you waiting, Your Majesty.
I should think so. Ah, you're talking to me. Yes, Detective, where have you been?
Trying to solve this case, of course, but I have been, or rather enjoying being in the gardens and around the palace. Did you know the word Hampton is an old Saxon word meaning town in the bend of a river? I think it's rather lovely. I read it here in this guidebook.
With all due respect, Detective, I do have a garden to tend to. Those tulips won't plant themselves.
Yes, Detective, but I've got a train to take back to London Waterloo. Listen, no one is going anywhere until I've solved this case. If you joined me earlier, you will know full well that a terrible crime has taken place in this palace. A murder has been committed.
No, it's not a murder. No.
Not a murder. But 12 big gold bunny statues have been taken from exhibition in the palace and scattered all around the gardens for you to find. A matter of fact, a show of hands, please, for anyone who has come across any statues. Wonderful! All is not lost. They have not strayed far, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. That is some consolation, at least, because it was such hard work to acquire them from Switzerland. But finding the culprit is of mounting importance.
Yes, of course. That is why, when I announce your name, please step forward. Her Majesty Queen Victoria, His Royal Highness Prince Albert, the Queen's mother, the Duchess of Kent, the train guard, Mr. John Steele, the gardener, Mr. Laurel Jones. I have been working very hard on this case for what can only be described as a matter of minutes, and I can tell you with confidence in my heart that the person who moved these statues is... I actually don't know.
What an absolute waste of my time. I could have spent this time locating my wheelbarrow.
Have you lost your wheelbarrow, eh?
Gone this morning by the looks of things.
Well, I'm not leaving the palace anytime soon. I suppose I could come and help you out. Off you go, show me the
Very
way.
much. Well, the potting shed is this way.
Not so fast, you two! I have an important question to ask the both of you. I want your expert opinions. And so you two follow me, the rest of you stay here with the detective.
Right, listen up, you lot. I have a rather important investigation to take care of. But unfortunately, I cannot do it alone. This is where you come in.
Can you be sneaky? Can you observe well? Can you listen out for clues? Great response. Thank you all so much. No, it's too late. Listen, I will need to conduct a test on you that they did with me at Scotland Yard to see if you are up to the task. When I say magnifying glasses up, I want you to do this action. There you are, this is your magnifying glass. That's wonderful. Let's give that a go. Magnifying glasses up. Excellent, wonderful. Now, when I say sneaky, I want you to do this. Okay. There we go. Magnifying glasses up. Sneaky. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now let's make it a little more difficult. When I say, oh, very suspicious, I want you to stroke your beards of mystery, like this.
Oh, you can do that, Ollie? Oh, very good one.
There we are. Oh, very suspicious.
Oh, good.
Sneaky. Magnifying glasses up. Sneaky. Suspicious. Suspiciously sneaky. Oh yes, you do both at the same time. Wonderful. Oh, you are so good. Scotland Yard will make detectives out of you yet, but we must not waste time. We must begin our investigation soon. So,
you ready?
well, these culprits are not going to admit their crimes out loud in public while I am there. So we must disguise ourselves. As we are in a garden, we will disguise ourselves as a hedge. How, I hear you ask, I will tell you in a moment. I will need the small ones to stay where you are in a nice, strong line like you are. Wonderful. I will need the grown-ups to stay behind. I will come along in a moment and disguise each of you with flora, like twigs and flowers and goodness knows what, and this will form our bush. 3 important rules. Number 1, you must stay behind me at all times. I am the lead investigator. Number 2, you must know where your grown-ups are at all times, and they must be able to see you. If you lose sight of your grown-ups, they will run away and cause mischief. Number 3, when I am done with hearing all the information, I will make this sound. Caca! And you will repeat it back to me. Wonderful. Then we will share our knowledge and move on. Do you all understand? Right. Strong line at the front, please. I'm giving out some twigs.
Find a gap, Harry. Go in, darling. Good job. Want to go in, Harry?
Yeah, there you are. Hold it. There we go. Wonderful. You hold it. Now, not everyone will get a branch. Do not worry about it. The important part is that we are listening to the conversations so we can hear all the information that is being said. Go, take it for our investigation. Ah, that's you have that. Gosh, you have that then. Gosh. Right? It doesn't really matter who has it, we're just wasting time now. Give it out.
The last time you must call me Victoria or Your Majesty, and besides, I'm not a child, I'm almost 30.
I shall always be my little
Mama, did you need me for anything in particular? For I do have our country to run and a cup of tea waiting.
Oh, must you Barton Nina? I saw all the excitement of the golden bunnies everywhere, but you and I could spend a bit of time together. A mother and daughter time. I thought we could go hunting for the bunnies. See how many we could find.
Mama! No, I'm not with my father that would be good. They found out the queen's off finding gold bunnies and statues. Why don't you go and find them yourself, Mama? Off you go. I'm sure you'll have lots of fun.
Why are you late? Earlier on stage, you can tell. I'm looking for you. Nobody has seen you. Are you here on this block?
Why would I be in the garden for the opening ceremony? That's a very strange place to look to be. Unless you were in the garden for an altogether different reason.
What are you insinuating? What are you trying to say?
No, what are you insinuating? What are you trying to say? The gardener told me that you were wandering around the garden before the ceremony and you left them to hold the bunting, which I asked you to sort out.
You can't possibly think that I have anything to do with this bunny thing. No. And besides, was it not you that wanted to make the exhibition public in the first place? And is it not yourself that wanted to get more people coming to the palace, huh? Yes, it makes perfect sense that it was you who organized all of this secretly. I don't blame you. Oh, no, I think it's a wonderful idea. People should be really enjoying it.
No, Mama, I would not dare ruin Albert's big moment. We've planned this meticulously.
Caca!
You hear that? Sounds like a dying bird. Listen, Mama, listen. I promise that later on today, you and I will spend some quality time together. If I have time, which is actually rather unlikely. Good day, Mama. Victoria! Oh, wait, Victoria! I was going to ask if you dropped this letter. I found it earlier. Is it yours? Fine then. I suppose I'll just leave it in this bush.
Ah, did you see how I used my detective skills and acquired a clue? Let's have a read, shall we? Oh gosh, I've ripped it. Right, it says, meet me in Clock Court later. I have a very important job for you. Who is it from? Who is it to? We do not have these answers. Keep that question in your brain. We have one more conversation to overhear from the Prince, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Steele. Remember those 3 important rules, and off we go. Come on, Bush.
To ask you, and I want you to be completely honest in the answering. The entire fate of the palace rests in your hands, and you know the consequences if you do not tell us the truth. So, do you think that hyacinths or hydrangeas would complement the Lint Gold Bunny better? Hey? Well, seeing as the Lint Gold Bunny statues are going to be in the garden for the time being, we may as well work around them. So you are the gardener, you tell me, hyacinths or hydrangeas?
Well, hyacinths,
I knew it, I love it when I'm right. See to it, oh, so exciting.
Is everything all right, Your Royal
Yes,
Highness?
I'm in the best of spirits, why wouldn't I be?
Well, your exhibition is in ruins. You don't seem very disappointed.
Yes, well, very disappointing indeed. But still, it is nice to see all the people wandering around the garden looking for the Lint Gold Bunny statues, is it not? I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I'm sure it must be quite a shock to see all these people in your little garden.
That's quite all right, Your Grace. It's nice to see people
As
enjoy...
for you, Mr. Steele, I have been a witness to your comings and goings for some time now.
Oh, honestly, sir...
You have seen the changeover from the horse-drawn railway carriages to the new steam-powered ones, is that correct?
Yes, but I am much prefer... Yes.
Well, you must be thrilled, of course. You know my wife, Queen Victoria, she was the first monarch to ride in a steam train, but I will tell you she did not like it that much.
Oh, I can understand that.
What did you say?
Oh, I said, really?
And Hampton Court only has one line going in and out of the station, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
And how many trains operate in one day?
Oh, let me see. 5, 6.
6. What is it about this palace of the number 6? 6 wives, 6 trains? It simply isn't enough.
Wives?
No!
Oh,
trains!
You see, with only the one line going in and a limited number of locomotives, it's very complicated to add on extra services. However, part of the line is still run by horses. Hard-working, beautiful animals, the horses. We're so lucky to have them.
No, that's it. We shall have 2 lines going in and out, get rid of the horses completely, and bring in more locomotives. I will speak to the board and have things put into motion. Locomotion. Now, if you catch a whiff of whoever put the Lint Gold Bunny statues in the garden, come to me first. You need not trouble the detective with this. Good day.
Locomotives. Well, you did well to get out of that one, didn't you? Having taken the statues. Me? How can you say that? You were there at the ceremony, you saw what happened. Or do I sense a bit of jealousy? Jealous? No, not at all. I wasn't at the ceremony because I was needed in the garden, you see. I don't have time for such nonsense. My work is important. Yeah, right. If the prince wasn't so obsessed with
progress you can see right through your little ruse, leaving the linked gold bunny statues in the garden. Not exactly a subtle way to get people out here to see your tulip.
Well, people seem to be enjoying themselves out here. Better to be outside than stuck on some stinky old steam train.
It didn't used to be that way. Not so long ago you could travel in a lovely little open-top carriage pulled along the train tracks by horses.
Yes, but then you had to get off at Surbiton 3 miles down the road. Not very convenient.
I know, but that's why I propose they should go all the way to Waterloo.
What, by horse? Brilliant, eh? Yes, it'll go. This is your 13:54 service from Hampton Court to London Waterloo. Your journey time will be 4 hours. This service is delayed on account of your driver having to eat some hay. Look, you need to keep your opinions to yourself. I wonder how your new employer would feel about your secret protest meetings. What's this then, eh? Stop the trains! Stop the trains!
Keep your voice down. I've never seen that before in my life. We found that.
Gaga! Sounds like a lesser spotted pigeon to me. I think it might have been coming from one of these bushes here. Shall I have a little look? Is there a bird in here? Oh, I think the hedge just bit me. Right, quick, let's get out of it. I don't like it here.
Who do you think it is, Duchess of Kent, Prince Albert, Queen Elizabeth, the gardener, or the train conductor? Who do you think it is? Whoever you think it is, put it down in the comments and see if you're correct. Now we're going to the maze, and let's see if we can get out of the maze before part 3 happens. And we'll see you at the maze. We are going into the maze now. Maze used to be the most attractive bit. Used to be a Beano maze. Let's see if we can get to the end of this maze. Let's find out. Stick around to find out.
It literally says this. It was like the maze at Castle, the time maze.
We're going in the maze. Okay, it tells us where to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it tells us the way first, just in case we accidentally walk that way and smash into the door. We are with the gang going into the maze. I know what everyone's waiting.
Don't run ahead.
Alright, okay.
This is how big the maze is. It is a long time. Let me show you how. This is how long the maze is. And try and get through.
I'm trying to get through. I don't know how to get there. I'm trying.
I know the way, Mum.
Oh no.
There's literally no going that way, no going that way. We're just following the track. Here it comes.
This way.
Okay, keep going then. Do you know the way?
Okay, that's all right.
Keep going. Thank you.
I know where the exit is. I just saw it. Is that the exit? That's not an exit. Just tell me if that's an exit. It doesn't really look like the exit. It's just a massive traffic jam. I think it's down this way. The key is that way, but everyone's going this way. Yes, this way, it's this way. That's to a dead end, I know. Watch, somebody just draw the line, look. You can barely see the line. Like literally somebody draw the line. Oh, it's this way or that way? Let's go down here. Is this busted? That's busted. It's busted. It's taking us all the way up there and back round.
So what?
Go
it
back.
dead end?
Yeah, it has to be. Goes on. Go through it. It's okay. It takes us all the way to down there. Oh, found it. It's here. I didn't see this little cheeky bit. Man, this is naked. It has to be down here now. Down here. I just walk round. I just walk back.
No, that seems to be the other side. Go, give it a go.
No, we're going back all the way down there. Yeah, it's this way. It's this way. I know.
We doing this bit?
Let's find it. That's not. Is that it? Shouldn't be. Because it's the answers. Let's find it, boys. Our aim is to find it. We're actually just wandering around. Think we know. Oh, go round. Oh, go on, just go that way.
This is actually my idea of nature.
Ooh. Jesus. That's that way. Cool. This way.
Is that where you went?
Alright, guys.
This. This is the start.
Way out. We found it.
No,
Did we?
Oh, keep going.
Keep going. Oh, it's a
Follow that bit round.
Okay.
We're doing.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh, Mummy, we're in another bit.
Is this the centre? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Mummy, I thought you were trying to get out.
Welcome to the centre.
Hey, that was really anticlimactic, but anyway.
Where's the fanfare?
I thought there'd be like ceasing,
Oh.
have a little sis. It's cute though.
There's a gate there.
We're going that way.
Are you making a video?
Yeah, he's videoing it. Yeah.
Good. Now let's get out of here. Way out. Straight down there. See that? The way what we use took us all the way to the end. That's the last bit.
Oh, is that the middle?
The middle's there.
Yeah. Go, let's go.
Okay. I'm in no rush to see the middle.
That whole bit was the thing.
No, I'm not going faster. But it says way out this way.
I think that's the middle there.
This is the map of the whole thing. We are there. Let's do it. Did it. Made it to the middle. Now, see us. We're outside the maze. Well done, you knew the exit. Now, where are we going? Where are we going?
We're going to get a drink because we've gone all the way around the maze and now we're going to get a coffee for a well-earned drink.
We're going to get a drink or some food.
Might have a cookie in the bag, who knows? Who knows?
Hello guys, just to say, when you come in to this place, no food or drink. Even if you bought it inside or outside, no food or drink in it. I don't know why. Be careful for food and drink. And see ya.
There's one. Yes, that's beautiful. Like, make sure you know where your grown-ups are at all times.
Good job.
Wonderful. Right. Well, good afternoon. I suppose. Let's conclude this. For those of you who do not know who I am Professor. I am not a professor. I am a detective. I'm Detective Barnabas Montague. And as I was saying earlier, I came here on my day off as I wanted to explore the palace. I wanted to soak in the atmosphere, admire the artwork, but alas, that was not meant to be. As a terrible crime drew my attention and forced me under investigation. Not just any crime, but a horrible crime. A heinous crime. A crime that will go down in history as a horrible, heinous, historical crime.
Please get over the detective. Still have places to be.
Of course. Presenting Your Majesty, well, Her Majesty rather, Queen Victoria, and His Royal Highness Prince Albert. Yes, thank you.
Yes, you. Hans, the Duchess of Kent.
Yes. Thank you. Detective, I trust you have solved this case. We're all waiting with bated breath.
Yes, no, I was just speaking to them. I was building some tension first.
Well, it's much like a gothic novel. There simply isn't time. Now, my dearest husband, Prince Albert, arranged a private exhibition of the Lynch Gold Bunny statues, commemorating individuals who had a great impact on this palace. However, at the opening ceremony, it was discovered these statues had been moved and placed in the gardens. Now, the detective here believes there are 5 possible suspects. Myself, Queen Victoria, my dear husband, Prince Albert, my mother, the Duchess of Kent, our guest of honor, John Steele, the train guard, and our loyal gardener, Mr. Laurel Jones. So I believe that the true question here today is this: who did this and why?
I believe the true question is, who did this and why? Who committed this horrible murder?
No, it is not a murder. No.
Right, very well. Let us start at the beginning of the ceremony, then. Who was here first?
Well, I was here waiting for the ceremony to start.
The train guard, Mr. John Steele. You must have been very proud to have driven the gold statues here to the palace and to be named the guest of honor yourself. Now, tell me, what do you love most about steam engines?
Oh, well, that's very hard to say, really. I couldn't possibly choose.
Oh, go on. I'm sure you can think of something. After all, you are here representing the Industrial Revolution. Full steam ahead and all that. Yes, and perhaps you prefer things to go back to the way they were before. Perhaps you prefer the old ways.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Where were you before you were waiting for the ceremony to begin?
Well, I arrived on the special train that brought the Lynch Gold Bunny statues to the palace this morning. I loaded them onto a trolley and I brought them inside the palace. And then I got to the stairs and I couldn't carry them up those. They were far too heavy. I was exhausted.
Too tired, were you? Do your little protest meetings finish at a late hour, is it?
What did you say?
Oh, never mind. Carry on.
Oh, yes. Well, as I was saying, I got to the stairs and then I bumped into him. And he goes, leave them there and they'll be dealt with.
Dealt with? And why did you say that?
Well, I didn't think it was his place to take them. And besides, I didn't have time to help carry them up the stairs, as I was in a rush.
A rush to get where?
Well, finished my job, sir, because I received a letter telling me to come into Clock Court to do a job this afternoon.
A job to do what?
I never found out. I don't know who sent the letter.
Ooh, curiouser and curiouser. Indeed, we found said letter on our previous investigations. A mysterious employer giving you a mysterious job which you did not complete.
No.
You did not stay for the ceremony.
Well, detective, you were at the ceremony. You know I wasn't there.
Just answer the question.
No, I was not at the ceremony because I was sent back to the garden by the Duchess of Kent, the Queen's mother.
At what time was this?
Just before the ceremony started.
Just before the ceremony started. And why did you send him away?
Well, they were skulking around and the ceremony was about to start. A ceremony to which they were not invited.
How convenient.
Don't look at me like that, detective. If everybody came to the ceremony, there would be nobody left to run the palace.
Yes, run, yes. Indeed, we saw you running in and out of Clock Court, going thither and yon. Where were you going in such a rush?
I was looking for my daughter, the Queen. Nobody had seen her anywhere, and the ceremony was about to be started. I looked everywhere for her.
Including the gardens?
No comment.
Fine. Your Royal Highness, first allow me to apologize that your event has been derailed.
Yes, that is very sad indeed.
But where were you at the start of the ceremony?
I'm glad you asked, Detective. I was in the royal apartments practicing my speech for the opening ceremony and lecturing my children on the importance of good public speaking.
You were in the royal apartments and not in the gardens?
Are our children here?
Yes, my dear, all of them. Vicky, Bertie, Alice, Alfred, Helena, and little Louise. They were asking after you. Voice, Mama, Papa, voice, Mama.
Why is the statue so heavy, Papa? Forgive me, Your Royal Highness, but you do not seem upset that your event was ruined.
Well, you know what they say? When life gives you apples, you must make Ofenschlupfer.
No, right, listen. I need a recap of all the information that you've given me. A matter of fact, if you could all act it out, it would be rather helpful. It would help you visualize it. Matter of fact, I might need some tall ones. You come towards me, please. Yes, you come towards me. You come towards me. And yes, you in red, come towards me. You will be my locations. Come here, ducklings. There we are. One. Yes, ducklings, small ducks. Right. Yes, the couples. You are couples. Thank you.
Move back, shuffle back. Be very dangerous. Well done, everybody. Shuffle back. Do you want to get the shuffle, my love? Shuffle. Very.
Come with me. Come with me. Do not fall down the drain. I have very short arms. Now, hold your sign so the audience can see that you have to hold it sky high, as we will be here for quite some time. Your arms might drop off. You are wonderful. We have our locations. We have our suspects. Let us begin. Start the day with Mr. John Steele, the train guard, arriving at the palace. He stops at the bottom of the stairs and hesitates as he bumps into the gardener. He tells him to leave the statues there, as he has received a letter telling him to go to Clock Court, where he has an important job to do there.
So, does that mean then that the statues were left unattended?
Exactly. And if everyone is telling the truth, the story continues thusly. The Duchess of Kent arrives in Clock Court with all who have assembled at some bunting. She leaves Clock Court and heads to the garden. Shortly after, she returns back from the gardens to Clock Court and dismisses the gardener there. She then leaves Clock Court and heads to the royal apartment. When Prince Albert comes back to the scene, he leaves and heads to the stairs and enters Clock Court, where at this point you have the prince, the train guard, and myself all assembled. The Duchess of Kent arrives in Court to inform Prince Albert that her daughter, Queen Victoria, is running late. She leaves and heads back to the royal apartments. Shortly after, Her Majesty Queen Victoria arrives in Court, the Duchess of Kent, where we're all assembled as the gardener rushes in to tell us all that the gold statues have been moved. No, stop. Sorry, no, this doesn't quite make sense. Sorry, we need to do this again. I do apologize. Just one more time. Was it Kate? After? Doing rather well. I won't keep you long. Yes, you'll meet the host. Right. We begin the day with Mr. John Steele Trainard arriving at the palace. He stops at the bottom of the stairs as he hesitates and bumps into the gardener, who tells him to leave the statues there as he has received a letter telling him to go to Clock Court, as it is a rather important job to do that. The Duchess of Kent arrives in Clock Court to give all assembled some bunting. She leaves and heads to the gardens, shortly returns back and tells the gardener that he needs to go to the gardens instead. She leaves Clock Court and heads to the royal park, where Prince Albert is expecting his speech. She heads to the stairs and enters Clock Court, where at this point you have the Prince, the train guide, and myself all assembled. The Duchess of Kent arrives, informing her she leaves and heads back to the royal apartments. Shortly after, Queen Victoria, Her Majesty, arrives in Clock Court with the Duchess of Kent, where the gardener rushes in to tell us all that the gold statues have been moved. Yes. Well done, Duckling.
Yay, Duckling.
Yes, thank you so much for your patience. Rather helpful. I seem to have almost everybody except you, Her Majesty. And without that knowledge, it makes you our prime suspect. Where were you so hidden that even your mother could not find you?
Well, I wasn't in the garden hiding gold money statues, if that's what you mean, Detective.
Oh, without an alibi, Your Majesty.
Why must everyone always ask and demand where I am at all times? Do you know, since I was a little girl, I've constantly been scrutinized, picked and preened at like a doll in a doll's house, but I'm not a little girl any longer, made of glass or indeed a delicate wallflower. I have survived a very, very, very difficult year of revolutions, several assassination attempts, and I can even tie my own shoes, Mama. Yes, I belong to you, the nation, and I'm very happy to serve as my birth dictates. But I'm also allowed from time to time some time to myself. And I'm sure there are many a grown-up here who can relate. And so, before my husband's ceremony, I was doing just that. Having some time alone. So there you have it, Detective. Does that amuse you?
We are certainly not amused. While this does not vindicate your part in the mystery, you are right. The face of the monarchy has changed a lot since the time of King Henry VIII and his 6 wives. Unlike your Tudor predecessors who decided to keep these gates shut, you have flung them open wide and given them to your public. And that is rather lovely, but it does not explain who committed this murder!
No murder!
Apologies, force of habit. But it does explain why they were moved to the garden in the first place. You see, they were not placed there as a point of protest. No, they were put there with precision and with purpose and with, well, power. When I saw them there, I had no doubt in my mind they were placed there for that reason, and that reason alone. To be seen. Yes. And that is why I can confirm that the person who moved the golden statues is Mr. John Steele, the train guard.
Oh, right, I get it. It all started early this year when they told me I'd be going on a train. I had to say goodbye to my beloved horse, Bessie. She lives on a farm now. I had to say goodbye to the smell of fresh air and hello to the cold touch of steel, which is ironic given that my name is Steele. Then they told me I'd be operating a passenger service to Hampton Court, and I thought to myself, daydreams. And I got so mad that when I saw I'd be delivering the Lint Gold Bunny statues, my plan was to jump them in the long water. But I got there and I saw them and they're ever so cute with their little noses and their little ribbons. I couldn't do it. So I left them in the garden. And then I noticed that people seem to be enjoying the gardens, even more with the statues there. And I thought to myself, these people, they wouldn't be here without the trains. So I am sorry, everyone.
Oh, don't apologise just yet. You see, I picked up this newspaper at the palace gate. Yes, as we Victorians, we do love speedy press. And they've written a review about this event. Well, they speak about how it is such a lovely event, it's wonderful, but they especially like the last-minute transition to the gardens for these golden statues. And I've spoken to many a family today who have enjoyed walking around the gardens with their family, spending quality time together. It is truly a hit, a great exhibition.
A great exhibition. An exhibition for all. That's something to think about.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us today, and I'm so glad it all worked out in the end. A huge round of applause, please, for our wonderful detective. Well, now we know who to thank for placing the bunnies in the garden, Mr. Johnson. Detective, a word, please. I hope now you can go off and enjoy this palace as a tourist and have that day off you've been so wanting. In fact, why don't we all just do that, Albert?
Yes, my dear.
I am taking the day off. You can have the children. Mama, let us go and find the gold bunny statues together. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining us today at Hampton Court Palace. Good day. Thank you.
He thought it was John. He thought it was the Royal Emmanuel.
I'm glad that I may be able to turn over the account books to Master Cromwell from the King.
Hi, George. Do you want to look at the paper and then we wait outside?
Can you want?
Well, this is when there was the boiler stuff up there, that would have been fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Fisher.
Fish, 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 where are you? Are you too? Fish, 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 fish.
I think I missed
It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain.
Yeah, let's go to the car.
We're all right at the moment.
Come down, Buzz.
There you go, big kitchen. Come look at this.